Welcome back our socials at KBC channel. Inclusive Africa Conference has kicked off with a clarion call for better funding models that enable digital inclusion for people who are living with disabilities. With a theme on breaking barriers, advancing digital accessibility for disability-inclusive future in Africa, the government, through the Special Envoy on Technology, Executive Office of the President, Thigo, has vowed to implement policies that address existing glaring gaps.
A melting point of talent, diversity, skill and grit. Voices of Africa in the 5th Inclusive Africa Conference enable powering potential embodies. The music blaring off as the conference kicks off is played by an extraordinary DJ Weaver. With cerebral palsy, DJ Weaver, whose real name is Winfred Wanjiku Moshiri, uses her legs on the decks. This is a result of digital inclusion for persons living.
She's DJ Weaver, Queen of the Decks.
It mirrors that of other voices with different forms of disabilities.
I have dyslexia and I have a before you finish talking. So by the time you're finishing, I just repeat. It's not because I did not understand. It's because I understood, finished that thought and moved on.
Autistic adult, it means that we are heading somewhere. Like, I am breaking barriers.
Justice Appeal urges institutions to embrace inclusion of people living with disability.
Just forgo that one cocktail in a year, just one cocktail in a year, or one dinner in 2 years, you will be able to supply the equipment that is expected of you.
His sentiments were echoed by the Executive Office of the President, Thigo, and others in attendance.
We need to invest deliberately in assistive technologies. We need and data.
But the challenge we face mainly is implementation. So if we can focus on implementation, then we can be able to make some progress.
Senator Crystal Asige pushes for a bill on people with disability.
Neurodiverse disabilities were never provided for in the old Act of 2003, and now I have been able to put provisions that safeguard people who have neurodiverse disabilities like autism, like CP, like Down syndrome, so things like that.
For Prime Edition.